The hidden Nebula. In a dimly lit, smoky spacebar on a distant asteroid, Sam Sterling, wearing a trench coat and fedora, is approached by a mysterious figure with an encrypted data chip containing a message from a missing scientist. Sam's spaceship, the Stellar Falcon, racing through an asteroid field, heading towards the last known location of the scientist, a secret research facility hidden in the Orion Nebula. Inside the facility, Sam discovers a group of rogue robots guarding a strange alien artifact. A tense standoff ensues. Sam outsmarts the robots using his wit and a cleverly placed EMP device, disabling them. Decrypting the data from the artifact, Sam uncovers a conspiracy involving intergalactic corporations vying for control of a powerful new energy source. A high-speed chase in space as Sam tries to escape with the artifact while being pursued by corporate mercenaries. A climactic confrontation on a space station orbiting a gas giant. Sam confronts the corporate villain, revealing the truth and exposing the conspiracy. Sam standing on the deck of the space station, looking out into space. He reflects on the case and the nature of justice in the vast expanse of the galaxy. The abandoned space station. In the vast emptiness of space, the Star Falcon crossed the galaxy into Sam's home planet after another well-done job. Inside the spaceship, space detective Sam Sterling intercepts an ancient and mysterious distress signal from a space station nearby. The Star Falcon arrives at the location of the distress signal. An old and weird abandoned space station. According to old files, the space station used to be an old robot factory controlled by AI. Sam, armed with his space-stun gun and a flashlight, explores the empty, dark, and desolate corridors of the station, looking for clues. What happened in here? Sam asks to himself. In one of the rooms, Sam finds a strange alien artifact, glowing faintly. He examines it closely, his face illuminated by its hypnotic light. The artifact reveals itself in Sam's mind. It is the old AI responsible for the factory that got lost during an asteroid collision thousands of years ago. Without it, the robots became hostile to everyone. Suddenly, Sam is ambushed by a group of angry rogue robots. The AI artifact tells Sam to go to the control room to fix the robots' erratic behavior and activate the factory again. Sam dashes through the station, pursued by the robots, and arrives at the control room in one piece. Sam manages to pacify the old robots, using the AI artifact. The robots thank Sam Sterling's bravery for fixing the factory. The AI tells Sam he is welcome at the space station whenever he passes by. Sam then goes back to the Star Falcon, setting course for his next adventure, glad he helped the robots in need and made new friends. Mystery on the Wealthy Planet. Sam Sterling's spaceship, the Star Falcon, approaches a glittering, wealthy planet. The space detective has bad memories of this place and sworn never to set foot on the planet again. Inside the Star Falcon, Sam Sterling is looking at a holographic message. The message is from an unknown figure, shrouded in shadows, offering him a lucrative case on the wealthy planet. This message was the reason Sam took the job. The spaceship lands at a bustling, opulent spaceport. The port is filled with lavish spacecraft and wealthy individuals. Sam steps out, looking around at the extravagant surroundings. Some old familiar faces recognize the space detective. The Crooked Quartet. That's how Sam used to call them. Way back when he was police inspector at the planet, he uncovered the corruption of the customs officers. The space detective thought they were expelled. Then the leader shouted, "Sam Sterling, we will be watching your stay in the wealthy planet very closely." Sam gets to work and infiltrates a lavish party at a grand palace. He's dressed in disguise, mingling with the elite. He hopes to find a crucial clue or a lead, perhaps a hidden item to help with his case. Sadly, the things he finds are space billionaire gossip. Suddenly, shouting are heard in the streets. It was a trap. Now, Sam is being chased through neon-lit streets by unknown gangsters. Then, he is hit by a stun shot and falls in the street. Last thing in his mind was the dazzling neon lights. Sam finally meets with the mysterious figure he was looking for in a luxurious lounge. The figure is Demolition Bob, a gangster involved in construction. Bob says he is being hunted down.
I do bad things, but not the things they say I did.
Sam then agrees to clean Bob's name. Then he asks himself who has the sort of power to pick a fight with Demolition Bob. The gangster then offers Sam a high-luxury orbital apartment far away from the dangerous streets of the wealthy planet. Bob gives Sam a listening device.
I want to know everything you do. And do not think to cross me, okay, detective? Solve the mystery, and I will reward you 1 billion space dollars.
Sam stands on a high balcony, looking out over the city thinking, what was I thinking about? Returning to this planet could be the end of me. The very next day, Sam unexpectedly encounters a figure from his past, Susan Carlyle, an ex-girlfriend. This meeting occurs in a busy upscale market of the wealthy planet. Susan then asks Sam for coffee to talk about the past and the present. Sam agrees with the request and thinks she seems in trouble. Man, this whole planet is trouble. They meet in an old, quiet cafe. The couple shares old memories, and the detective tells Susan about the investigation and Demolition Bob. Susan now works for a huge interstellar corporation.
Sam Sterling, I am flying too close to a supernova. I need to quit my job and leave the planet. Will you help me? I have something that could help you and clear Bob's name out of this mess. Take this memo and meet me at the Galaxy offices at 9 p.m.
After the meeting, Sam reads the crucial piece of evidence. Susan's boss is at war with Demolition Bob over interstellar industrial constructions. Susan knows too much and is chased by Bob's men. Our past doesn't matter. Susan is a good person, and she saved my life multiple times in the past. Sam then rushes to Susan's office through the busy streets. Sam tries an old shortcut through an alley and faces the crooked quartet again. No wonder you guys are involved in this. In one single move, the space detective fires his stun gun at the 4 slow and corrupted officers. I have learned a thing or two in my space adventures. Sam searches the unconscious guards at the floor and finds a note. A direct order from Susan's boss. Why did Susan told her boss about me? Sam then reaches Susan at her office. Demolition Bob took control of the old boss company. Susan is relieved to see Sam alive. Bob then pays Sam Sterling the reward to solving the mystery. Where is your boss, Susan?
Listen here. Sam, there are things in this universe even the space detective wouldn't want to know.
The detective realizes he became a pawn of the wealthy planet's infinite schemes again and handles the reward to Susan. Get out of this hellish supernova of a planet. I am leaving too and never going back. Space's mysteries are way more rewarding than working for monsters. The Starlight Heist. The Starlight Express, a majestic space train, is gliding through the cosmos. It's a symbol of luxury and a technological marvel of cosmic transportation. The passengers are enjoying the comfort and amenities of a beautiful voyage through outer space, unaware of the impending drama. Sam Sterling is amongst the passengers. Something suspicious are happening on the train. Meanwhile, at the cargo section of the Starlight Express, the area is dimly lit with rows of secured crates. A group of masked bandits silently infiltrated the cargo hold. Their plan is very clear: cut through the electronic blocks and secure a mysterious glowing device. At the control room, the alarm goes off. The train conductor, in a state of panic, sends a distress signal after discovering the break-in. Sam Sterling, overhearing the commotion, rushes into the cabin, offering his detective services with a confident yet mysterious demeanor. The bandits cut the lights of the train. In a dimly lit cabin, Sam examines the scene, finding a unique alien insignia left behind by the bandits, their signature. Sam Sterling finds out that the bandits now are in possession of a new kind of electronic hacking device, capable of turning off a whole planet's communication. Sam, in his protective spacesuit, pursues the bandits who are escaping in a small, retro-futuristic shuttle. Blasters fire, leaving trails of light against the starry void. Sam follows the trails of the bandits down to a small town center in a remote planet. The group suffered heavy losses during the escape. Sam finally reaches out to the leader on his last breath. Give up. It is over for you guys.
We destroyed that cursed device. That thing could make one person control not just electronic communication between planets, but entire star systems. No one should have that kind of power.
The whole thing was deeper than a mere train robbery. Sam then looked for clues over the bandits' hideout and uncovers a deeper conspiracy involving interstellar corporations and crazy engineers responsible for creating the illegal terrible device. Sam meets some of his galactic attorney friend at a bar. The company will be investigated and the engineers locked up behind bars. Sam watches the deck of the Starlight Express. Now safely docked at a space station, the artifact is destroyed, and the culprits are behind bars. Sam reflects on the case, gazing into space, as passengers return to their interrupted lives, oblivious to the danger they narrowly escaped. The Oceanus Enigma, Part 1. The water-covered alien planet Oceanus, a mesmerizing world with vast, deep blue oceans. The skyline is dotted with futuristic underwater cities, glowing beneath the surface. Sam Sterling arrives in a submersible spacecraft, gazing at the alien world with intrigue. Inside the largest underwater city on Oceanus, a breathtaking fusion of high-tech and organic architecture. Resembling a futuristic Atlantis, Sam navigates through the city's bustling streets, filled with diverse alien inhabitants. The city is a hub of interstellar commerce and culture, vibrant and full of life. Sam is marveled with the city. What a wonderful underwater paradise. Sam meets with his client, an alien local representative, who explains the disappearance of a priceless artifact, the Yellow Pearl of Oceanus. The artifact belongs to a civilization for over 20,000 years, the Abyssal Tribe. Sam examines his client. There is something in this job he is not telling me. Looks like he has been through a lot of stress because of this artifact. Sam encounters the Abyssal Tribe, mysterious and ancient ocean dwellers. They share cryptic information about the planet's history and the Yellow Pearl's significance. The tribe's elder mentions a space billionaire that came a couple months ago, very interested in the artifact. He wanted to buy the pearl, and of course, the offer was denied.
All living beings in this planet and the whole ecosystem lives in harmony because of the sacred pearl. Without it, the memory of our past ancestors is lost and the future of the whole planet is compromised.
While the alien elder is talking to Sam, a small luxurious spaceship takes off in high speed. Sam pursues a suspect, navigating the perilous and beautiful underwater terrain in a high-tech submersible. The small runaway is very agile and disappears into deep space. Sam curses the escaped ship. This case is getting more complicated by the minute. Without any leads, the space detectives start the investigation at the sacred ruins. The whole place, once vibrant and full of life, is changed by the Yellow Pearl's absence. Sam finds a clue leading to a deep underwater facility that does not show on Oceanus records. The detective's years of experience connects the pieces. An invisible factory and a space billionaire in the same case. What are the odds? The detective arrives at an abandoned research station, deep in the ocean. As Sam goes inside the research station, everyone abandoned the place in a rush and left a lot of evidence about illegal experiments. Reaching into a terminal, the space detective finds a promising lead, Luxoria, a casino planet. Back in the underwater city, more questions comes up. The alien representative is found murdered by the authorities. Sam has no choice but follow the lead into Luxoria, leaving the beautiful underwater vista behind, hoping to find the yellow pearl as fast as possible, or the whole planet will be doomed. The Oceanus Enigma, Part 2. Luxoria, a casino planet of opulence and grandeur, with towering skyscrapers and lush gardens, is home and refuge of the most dangerous gangsters in the galaxy. Sam Sterling lands on Luxoria, greeted by the breathtaking view of this luxurious planet with one mission: to retrieve the yellow pearl of Oceanus. The pearl is essential for the underwater planet and its beings to survive. The small vessel that escaped Oceanus ended up here. After talking with some sources, Sam Sterling infiltrates a lavish party at the billionaire's palatial estate, showcasing the planet's wealth and danger. Sam mingles with the elite, gathering information about the stolen artifact. Fancy guests are very excited to talk about the promising Dr. Liara, a chemist working for Keller Mosk, the eccentric billionaire industrialist. The space detective is close to its target, a space billionaire, a chemist, and a new discovery. I shall pay this Dr. Liara a visit. Maybe she knows about a missing yellow pearl. Located in a high-tech, state-of-the-art laboratory on the outskirts of Luxoria, Sam, disguised as a researcher, meets Dr. Liara, a brilliant scientist. The instant Sam and Liara met, they fell in love. The couple spent the afternoon laughing, flirting, and talking about the discovery. Sam then asks Liara for a night at the Stellar Oasis, a famous garden cafe for a romantic evening. The Stellar Oasis, a beautiful exotic garden located in the stratosphere of Luxoria, is always under a starlit sky. Sam and Dr. Liara share a romantic, unforgettable moment. After spending the night together, Sam breaks the disguise and asks about the yellow pearl. Liara then looked into her lover's eyes, her voice filled with urgency and concern.
Sam, I need you to understand the gravity of this situation. Keller Mosk is not just any ordinary person. He's a dangerous man with insatiable greed for power and money. He wants to use the yellow pearl for a pharmaceutical hallucinogenic drug. And his plans are more sinister than you can imagine. I'm tired of being a pawn in his game, constantly under surveillance because of my research on the pearl. I've seen what he's capable of, and he needs to be stopped. We need to retrieve the pearl at Keller Labs and bring him to justice.
Sam now talks with his connections in Luxoria and sends news to Oceanus. He found the pearl and the responsible will be brought to justice. Sam calls Dr. Liara without answer. Worried, the space detective rushes back to Ilara's apartment to find Keller's muscle kidnapping the scientist. A high-speed chase ensues while Sam's car is ambushed by the billionaire's goons at every corner. Sam finally reaches Keller's place. The detective arrives with reinforcements and confronts the evil billionaire. Keller Mosk, it's over for you. No money in the galaxy can save you from all your interplanetary crimes. After Keller Mosk's arrest, Dr. Liara goes back to Oceanus with the yellow pearl, returning the artifact to its natural origins and reestablishing harmony on the underwater planet once again. Liara will now live in Oceanus researching the pearl and its uses for a good cause. Sam is relieved that all went well and can visit Liara whenever he is passing by the underwater paradise. Cosmic Catastrophe. Zeta Prime, an interstellar hub of trade at the edge of the galaxy. Sam Sterling, the space detective, was invited by an old pal from a distant world for a drink and a chat. Mercenaries, space pirates, and trouble. Zeta Prime is my kind of place. Sam's and his old pal Zorvok meet at the famous Andromeda Bar, the legendary 5,000 years old club of Zeta Prime, a place of countless stories and legendary figures. Zorvok and Sam spend the day remembering old adventures. Sam's old pal then mentions a job he needs help with. The two friends, after meeting Zorvok's client at dark corners of Zeta Prime's black market, receive the task: retrieve an historic alien tablet in an asteroid.
The job is not that simple, Sam, according to my archives. This tablet belongs to an extinct alien civilization that lived nearby a black hole and disappeared because of its greed. We should be careful.
The two friends arrive at the ruins of a desolate planet. Zorvok stays at the Stellar Falcon, while Sam goes exploring. Just like old days, Sam discovers that the artifact is the key to an ancient alien prophecy, predicting a galactic cataclysm. Suddenly, the artifact connects with the detective's mind. In Sam's mind, he has a picture of the old civilization at the top of its technological ladder, tried to travel into another dimension, but ended in disaster, destroying the planet and whole life in it, and also opened a black hole into the universe. Sam now has a problem. The artifact is too powerful and too destructive for anyone to use. The detective takes the artifact and Zorvok then beams him back to the Stellar Falcon. The black hole started swallowing everything. Thousands of ships, unaware of the black hole activity, get sucked into the void. Zorvok, a skilled space pilot, fly away from danger, back to Zeta Prime. After witnessing the destruction caused by the artifact, Sam tosses the alien device into the black hole to be forever forgotten. That thing is too dangerous for anyone. The client won't be happy though. Zorvok should be more careful taking such dangerous jobs without knowing the risks. Back at the Andromeda Bar, Sam tells Zorvok's client the whole artifact thing was destroyed by the black hole, and the task of retrieving the device was in vain. Zorvok is furious for what happened. Sam calms the friend down, explaining everything in private.
Well, Sam, I guess it was for the best. At least we are alive to find another gig. Looks like I need to find another one quickly to pay for all the drinks we had.
Sam pays Zorvok's tab at the Andromeda Bar, wishes farewell to his old friend. That hot head will never change. After all those years, Zorvok still has a lot to learn, not to take all the jobs that pops up. Sometimes the price is too high to pay. The Robotic Pirate Redemption. Sam Sterling, space detective, is at an intergalactic trading post nearby the Delta Sector asteroid field, investigating a theft when robotic pirates attack, looting merchant ships and spreading chaos. The old and damaged pirate space fleet takes the loot and escapes. Sam, aboard the Space Falcon, chases the pirates through the deadly Delta Sector asteroid field. Hidden between the asteroids, the pirate mothership immobilizes the Space Falcon with its tractor beams. Sam is captured and taken to the pirate mothership. After a couple hours being interrogated, the space detective discovers that the pirates are robots with advanced intelligence and unique personalities. Sam spends 3 days under captivity until the robots realize he does not represent danger to the crew. The captain, Lord Silverbeard, invites the detective to the command room of the mothership.
I am the space robot pirate Captain Silverbeard, leader of the Tinkan Buccaneers. Detective, we need help. Me and my pirate crew were programmed to steal. This is not our original programming. The interstellar empire responsible for this part of the galaxy changed our code so we can spread fear to the planets. We need to be reprogrammed so we can perform what we've always wanted to do, freedom and exploration of space.
Sam Sterling, watching the robots being enslaved by its evil masters, agrees to help. The pirates gathered some allies to confront the evil empire. With the detectives' help, gather crucial pieces of information. Finally, the robots are being reprogrammed to not being evil. The day the alliance to face the corrupt empire exploiting planets has come. The empire base is located on an oppressive planet with intense heat. Sam and the robot pirate fleet confront the Imperial forces in an epic surprise attack. The battle is fierce, but the robots are determined to fight for the good instead of evil. The coward Imperial leaders are running away with hostages. During the battle, the Silverbeard and its pirates choose to rescue and save innocent lives, demonstrating their transformation from villains to heroes. After the battle is won, with the hostages free and thankful, they make a deal with the pirates. They can use their skills to protect intergalactic trade routes and sail the vastness of space in peace. Silverbeard agrees. Sam is glad that all went well, and now this part of the galaxy is heading to a peaceful conclusion. The detective waves goodbye to his newest pals and sets off to new worlds of adventure, knowing that cooperation will lead the robots and the beings to a better and prosperous future. Frost and Fury. The icy surface of the distant planet Frigoros Omega is glittering under a pale blue sun. Sam Sterling lands his ship, the Star Falcon, on the icy terrain. His job here to investigate mysterious activities linked to the planet's vast resources. At the local ice market filled with aliens and traders, Sam meets his contact, the legendary agent, Liara Yong, a skilled fighter and saboteur known for her bravery.
Well, if it isn't the space detective himself, get ready, Sam. Frigoros seems a desolate planet, but things are getting very hot underneath the surface. Detective, listen very closely. I have discovered evidence of illegal mining operations depleting the planet's resources. Led by the billionaire villain, Oren Krell. This spineless Krell is harvesting chemicals from the core of Frigoros at an alarming rate. If this continues, the whole planet will collapse in a matter of months. I need help to bring him to justice. There is a party happening tomorrow and we're going.
The only safe place without detection of Krell's evil grasp is Liara's high-tech hideout. Sam and Liara plan to expose Krell's operations. A romantic tension builds between them, an old flame that never went out no matter time or distance. The couple had a love story back when both met a long time ago. They now rekindled that flame with a shared determination to save the planet. The next evening, the couple infiltrates the party on Krell's spaceship orbiting the planet. Sam stares at the ship in revolt. Frigoros Omega is on the brink of destruction, and these guys are having cocktail parties and laughing. The couple infiltrates the endless halls of Oliver Krell's ship. Liara skillfully hacks into the main computer and gets the incriminating evidence of Krell's monstrous activities. Sam and Liara now escape Krell's henchmen in a thrilling chase. The space detective and astonishing agent Liara arrange a secret meeting with local leaders with uncontestable evidence. The leaders now rally the planet's inhabitants to stand against Krell and his greedy army of mercenaries. Unfortunately, Oliver Krell has eyes and ears everywhere. After the meeting in the icy plains, during a gathering of allies, the local police tries to arrest humans and aliens, and a confrontation ensues. The icy fields turn into a battlefield. Sam and Liara lead a spirited battle against Krell's forces using advanced tech and strategy. The rebel forces are too few and in disarray and under heavy losses. The best move is to retreat and hide. The rebels retreat and regroup under a cave. Doubt and confusion starts to fill the mind of the rebels. Sam and Liara starts questioning their chances of victory, and then the the detective confronts Liara. Miss Yong, remember the time we had a similar situation back in Zeta Prime? You called the Celestial Deception.
You are crazy, Sam. But it could work. Listen, everyone. I know the odds seem overwhelming and we've faced betrayal. But remember why we're here. We fight for Figoro's Omega, for its people. And for a future free from tyranny. We've come too far to give up now. Together, we can make a stand, and together, we can win this battle. The plan is, you guys run away and make a big confusion, while Sam and I infiltrate Krell's headquarters.
The rebels then return to the battlefield. Suddenly, thousands of allies join the fight, inspired by Liara Yong's speech. This unexpected turn gives Sam and Liara's forces an advantage, pushing back Krell's army, and the couple infiltrate Oliver Krell's command center. Sam and Liara infiltrate Krell's command center, deep underground disguised as mercenaries. Now the second part of the plan. I will face Krell while Liara fills this whole place with explosives. Sam then goes to Krell's opulent command room. The monstrous alien billionaire sitting on a golden throne.
You see, dear detective, the universe is a vast resource waiting to be harnessed by those with the vision and means to do so. You call me evil. Well, I call myself a pilot, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. I've built an empire from the stars, and nothing can stand in the way of my progress and profit.
While Krell was enjoying the sound of his own voice, the whole complex starts to crumble. Sam manages to escape Krell's room and finds Liara. The couple has just a few seconds before everything goes down. Sam thinks to himself of how many times he heard the dull speech before. Always the same prophet speeches. Those guys never learn. The whole icy planet rejoices after the battle. Figoro's Omega will survive and nature's balance will be restored. Sam and Liara are hailed as heroes, and their bond is now stronger than ever. Sam is inside the Star Falcon, ready to leave. Sam prepares to depart, but Liara decides to join him.
Sam, I loved every single moment we've been through together. But it's time for me to chart my own course. You know how this goes for us. Drop me at Zeta Prime. I've got my own battles to fight. And a universe to explore. I'm sure you will never forget me, Sam, and thank you for everything.
The Heist of Helios IV. Helios IV Art Museum, an influential cultural place, is renowned for its collection of interstellar art. Sam Sterling was invited to a huge party showcasing a newly acquired, priceless painting, the Nebula's Embrace. The party is going well, but the painting's revelation is taking longer than usual. Later that night, Sam is called by security and the art gallery curator, Lord Sniffington III. The Nebula's Embrace was stolen under mysterious circumstances.
I simply cannot believe this outrage. The Helios IV Gallery of Fine Arts is the pinnacle of interstellar art, and under my curatorship. The shame!
Sam calls a few contacts and explores the seedy underbelly of Helios IV, encountering a network of black market art dealers for leads. Art theft is always done by high-skilled thieves and usually have a patron or buyer even before the job happens. Nebula's Embrace steal was no ordinary job. The museum did a big publishing campaign over the painting. The black market of Helios IV is surprisingly quiet. No outsiders or a big gang showed up in the galactic records. However, the space detective meets with a dubious informant who hints at a high-stakes underground art auction where the painting may appear. The informant tells the space detective of a hidden passage in the Neon district that leads to the auction. Disguised, Sam infiltrates the auction, spotting the stolen painting and several local thieves and a lot of heavily armed men. Those guys are clearly not into art. Things are getting more suspicious by the minute. The black market auction. And the auctioneer none one less than Lord Sniffington himself, the museum's curator. He was involved in the heist, intending to sell the painting and claim the insurance.
Going once, going twice, and sold to the fine gentleman with scarred tentacles.
Sam has no chance to confront Sir Sniffington in the middle of the auction without causing an interstellar war. The space detective then records of all the artwork offered at the auction and rushes back to the curator's office. The record of the auction is enough evidence to get Sniffington. Sam then waits for Sir Sniffington to return and confronts the crooked art curator.
Alas, it is true. I did orchestrated the robbery of the Nebula's embrace. Oh, the tragedy! Oh, why did I listen to that space crypto brooker back in Luxoria? I lost all my money in that scam.
Sir Sniffington goes to jail, and all the stolen art will be recovered. Soon, the Nebula's embrace will be available for everyone to enjoy. Back at Sam's office, overlooking the cityscape of Helios IV. Reflecting on the case, he ponders the corrupt intertwining of art and greed. Sir Sniffington fell to the illusion of easy money. There are some choices in life that leads people to desperate situations. High-tech espionage on planet Xenon Prime. Sam Sterling's office, located inside the Space Falcon cruiser, receives a new job offer. A curious cryptic message about corporate espionage in the thriving tech sector of planet Xenon Prime. Xenon Prime is one of the most ancient research planets in the galaxy. Many discoveries here are spread throughout the stars as marvelous wonders of innovation for over 9,000 years. The detective's taxi is heading towards his client and passes through the planet's streets. The city center is bustling and full of life as usual. Humans and aliens gather in the streets and nightclubs. This is typical for Xenon Prime. Silence doesn't fit the city's profile. At the penthouse of the Novatech Business Center, inside a mile-high skyscraper, Director Kyler Frontier receives the detective and talks about the contract.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Sterling. Allow me to go straight to the point. We were robbed by our biggest competitor in the pharmaceutical sector. You see, Detective, we have been developing a new beauty moisturizing cream for the Vorsian species. Everyone knows Vorsians have a vast population throughout the galaxy, and this product will make incalculable fortunes for Novatech. Our competitor, Ultracorp Pharmaceuticals, stole the formula of the cream, and I want it back.
At the research and development wing of Novatech, the crime scene, Sam finds a crucial clue, an invitation to a party at Ultracorp's headquarters. Ultracorp, Novatech's main competitor. Looks like I need to dress sharp for a party. The space detective arrives at a high-class corporate event hosted by Novatech's rival, Ultracorp. The fierce competition between Novatech and Ultracorp, with both trying to outdo each other in technological advancements. Ultracorp is the leader in pharmaceutical sector, while Novatech's stellar engines are top shelf. Sam follows a young intern scientist, knocks out the poor lad, and disguises himself as an Ultracorp employee. A lesson for this young one: the job market in malevolent interstellar corporations is definitely not worth it. Sam's disguise is discovered by the laboratory security guards. The space detective now has little time to recover the moisturizing cream. In the midst of the confusion, an unknown figure hastily escapes with the product in a flying car through the skies of Xenon Prime. The airways of Xenon Prime are now the scene of a frantic chase towards Novatech. Sam uses his stun gun to take down the fugitive. The small aircraft makes a forced landing in the middle of the street. The still somewhat dazed pilot is captured by the space detective. The surprise is none other than Kyler Frontier.
Yes, I stole the Vorsian moisturizing cream. The deal was that I would resign from Novatech. And after a year, Ultracorp would reward me with majority shares of the company. And I would do it all over again.
Sam, after closing yet another case, also discovered that Kyler wanted to frame the poor intern for the theft of the moisturizer, creating a perfect scapegoat for his plan. Sam's contract was only meant to maintain appearances. Aboard the Space Falcon, Sam Sterling thinks to himself about Kyler. He held an important position in the company. Ambition and greed had cost him everything. Unravelling the Odyssey. Sam Sterling is returning after another closed case aboard his ship, the Star Falcon, when he spots a seemingly abandoned freight spaceship drifting near an asteroid belt. According to interstellar records, the Astronomer Odyssey now appears eerily silent, with its exterior lights flickering. The space detective appears curious. This freighter is likely experiencing issues. The communication systems aren't responding to my messages. I will dock to check what's happening. The Star Falcon's docking lights illuminate the disarray in the bay, casting long shadows and creating a foreboding atmosphere, and then the shadows disappear. Sam, flashlight in hand, explores the cargo hold. Rows of containers, some open and emptied, others sealed. The walls are adorned with old posters. Now peeling and faded, the cargo area of the Odyssey extends for miles. Sam feels a shiver down into his spine. Someone is watching him. At the crew's living quarters, Sam finds an old personal file from a crew member of the Odyssey. It belongs to Dr. Elias Vortex, a lesser-known member, revealing his frantic notes and technical blueprints for a groundbreaking invention, a multidimensional transfer device. This device could potentially open portals to alternate dimensions, posing both extraordinary possibilities and dangerous threats. Sam makes his way towards the engine room. Suddenly, he's ambushed by officers in ancient uniforms, their appearance an eerie echo of a bygone era. In the ensuing chaos, a shot rings out, striking Sam but miraculously not wounding him. Just as quickly as they appeared, the ghostly officers from the Odyssey vanish into thin air, leaving behind a room where lights flicker wildly and machinery hums erratically. Sam mutters to himself in confusion, what happened here? Delving deeper into the bowels of the freighter, Sam Sterling uncovers a hidden laboratory, its center dominated by an ancient alien device humming with unknown energy. Dust-laden and enigmatic, the device displays an activation date from approximately 136 years ago, hinting at a long-forgotten purpose. Sam reaches out and powers down the device. As the alien technology goes silent, a sudden darkness envelops the freighter. All lights flicker out, plunging Sam into an eerie void. In the eerie silence following the shutdown of the alien device, Sam Sterling makes his way to the starship's helm. There, he encounters a spectral figure draped in ancient rags, the former captain of the Odyssey.
Detective Sterling, your actions have lifted a curse that has lingered for over a century. That device, an enigma from a distant world, ensnared us in a liminal state. A phantom dimension where time stood still and death's embrace eluded us. We were trapped in an endless loop of existence, neither living nor passing on. Your intervention has finally broken this cycle, freeing our souls to find peace. I cannot express enough gratitude for ending our purgatorial voyage. Thank you, Detective.
Aboard the Space Falcon, Sam reflects on the Odyssey's haunting tale. He liberated the crew's souls trapped in a phantom dimension by an alien device, a task that left him contemplating life, death, and the vast mysteries of the universe. Escape from Rift Penitentiary. In a far edge of the galaxy, at a police office, Sam Sterling, falsely accused, pleads his innocence while bound in handcuffs. Commissioner Reynolds, stern and unforgiving, presents manipulated evidence, sealing Sam's unjust fate.
You see, Mr. Sterling, it's not personal. We have quotas to meet. And our prison always needs more inmates. You just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. You will be set free eventually.
Looky here, boys. Sam Sterling, the space detective. Rift Penitentiary will eat you alive. And if it doesn't, we all will. Mark my words, pretty boy, you won't stand a chance.
Celestial Rift Penitentiary stands as a foreboding structure, a lonely flying prison at the edge of the galaxy. It houses the most heinous criminals and boasts guards known for their brutality. In this desolate abyss, justice seems like a distant star. The cell is small and gloomy. Sam sits thoughtfully, reflecting on his situation. I need to find the reason I got involved in this mess. And fast. Sam finally meets with Zardik at the cafeteria. You've got yourself into a real cosmic pickle this time. The Vorsians aren't known for their sense of humor, especially when it comes to their laws. What were you thinking?
Well, I should have known better. Not to transport stuffed fluffy animals into Vorsian territory. But listen, Sam. I've been working on a plan. A way out of this high-security space slammer. Let's just say it involves a little bit of my chrome charm, some inside help, and a very special gadget I managed to create while I was doing the laundry.
Meanwhile, at the warden's office, Commissioner Reynolds is arguing with the prison warden. Their voices clashed in the room, echoing the prison's weakness. Reynolds demanded answers, pointing out security flaws and an alarming rise in inmate violence. The commissioner slides an envelope filled with cash across the desk, securing the warden's cooperation in exchange for a share of the profits from every arrest made in the prison, further deepening the shadows of corruption within the system. Under the shroud of darkness, Sam and Zardik stealthily infiltrated the warehouse, their heartbeats synchronized with the eerie silence. Zardik, a member of a technorganic alien species, meticulously crafted an illusion device which held the key to their escape. Both friends felt the weight of the risks they were undertaking, a constant reminder of the perilous journey that lay ahead. The very next day, Zardik, now is disguised as Commissioner Reynolds, will escort Sam out of the prison's warehouse.
Come on, you filthy criminal. You're lucky you've been transferred to another prison.
While Zardik uses a mirror image to keep watch for any signs of trouble, the duo searches the control room. There, they uncover damning evidence of the widespread corruption plaguing the Rift Penitentiary. With this, Commissioner Reynolds will have a lot to answer for. Zardik seizes Commissioner Reynolds' spaceship with Sam as his captive, and no one blinks an eye. No one dares challenge the authority of Reynolds, leaving them free to embark on their daring escape. Reynolds arrives late to the control room as usual. He realizes a strange activity on his private spaceship and sets the alarm off. The disguise has been exposed, but now the spaceship is firmly under Zardik's command. He is renowned as one of the galaxy's finest pilots.
Now watch and learn, Sammy, my boy. We will escape before the gates close. Interstellar wings on in 3, 2, 1.
Zardik's machine-like origin shows as he skillfully pilots the ship through a treacherous asteroid field, eluding the pursuing ships and slipping away from their view under heavy fire. Meanwhile, Sam broadcasts their daring escape to the universe, revealing all the incriminating evidence of Commissioner Reynolds' corruption for all to see. After their successful escape, Sam reclaims his Space Falcon starship. Commissioner Reynolds will face justice, and all the inmate sentences will undergo review. Additionally, plans are in place to enhance prison conditions and implement stricter security measures. This marks a turning point towards a fairer and more secure Rift Penitentiary.
Another one for the books, am I right, Sammy? Now, let's head to Andromeda Bar to celebrate. On your tab, of course. If it weren't for me. you'd still be stuck in that dreadful prison.
All right, Zardik. Let's steer clear of Vortian space with those space plushies next time. Shadows of Destiny.
A young Liara Yong practices hand-to-hand combat. In her family's modest living room in the planet on Cygnus II, her father, a former military officer, has been coaching her since she was a toddler. Her skill and determination are phenomenal, even though she faces constant discouragement at school for being a girl. As a teenager, Liara consistently outshone her male classmates in strategy, combat, and leadership. Her cunning tactics always prevailed. However, instead of earning respect, her victories led to ridicule as her peers struggled to accept being surpassed by a girl. The atmosphere grew tense, but Liara's determination only burned brighter. I will graduate in Cygnus Military Academy, no matter what those guys think of me. In the shadowy corridors of Cygnus Military Academy, a sinister conspiracy brewed among Liara's rivals, driven by envy and frustration. Fueled by their inability to match her brilliance, a malevolent plot began to take shape, one that would falsely accuse Liara's father of treason. The young agent's family faces a crisis. When her father is falsely accused of treason, Liara, now more determined than ever, decides to use her skills to uncover the truth and clear her father's name, demonstrating her resilience in the face of adversity. In the dead of the night, Liara infiltrated Cygnus Military Academy, intent on uncovering clues related to her father's false accusations. Her agility and quick thinking proved invaluable, as she gathered crucial evidence, narrowly evading danger, each step in her quest for justice. Her determination blazed, unwavering in the face of adversity. Armed with evidence against their rival classmates, Liara presented her case to the military court, her father unconditionally forgiven by the military. Despite her triumph, she remained an outsider, her gender and unconventional methods still causing whispers of dissent among her peers. At that year, she graduated but not top of her class. Everybody knew she was way better than everyone else, but never acknowledged her talents. Realizing that her future lies beyond the conventional paths, Liara decides to leave Cygnus to seek her destiny among the stars. Boarding a ship, leaving her past behind but carrying her experiences and skill with her, the young agent eventually lands a job on Zeta Prime, using her skills to navigate the complex and often dangerous interstellar underworld of pirates, gangsters and smugglers. She makes a name for herself as a skilled negotiator and tactician. In a dimly lit corner of the Starlight Lounge, Liara, now a confident and experienced figure, sits alone. She notices a young Sam Sterling across the bar, a detective with a keen eye for detail.
Their eyes meet, setting the stage for future adventures. The intergalactic famous Liara Yong. My name is Sam Sterling, and I need your expertise on a particular case I'm working on. Saving Paradise. Trouble always finds its way to Sam Sterling, the space detective. He accepted a new job at the edge of the galaxy. As the Star Falcon swoops down through the thick, lush clouds towards the jungle planet below, he can't help but gaze out of the cockpit. The vivid greens of the jungle canopy bathe his face in their eerie glow. He mutters to himself, Jarella IV used to be a paradise. Now, it's a gold miner's dream and a local's worst nightmare. It appears the job was organized by a local collective. Sam meets up with his contact on the outskirts of the jungle, where a palpable unease fills the air, accompanied by a heavy silence. I've been to my fair share of oppressed planets to recognize what's going on here.
My name is Tiago Brightstar, and I represent the Galactic Federation. There is a gold mining operation, polluting the entire planet of Jarella IV. It's not just about the riches. They're poisoning these people's home and kidnapping the natives for slave labor. Vincent Obsidian is the name of the crook that is running things. Your mission is to infiltrate the compound. Get evidence of this monstrosity so we can shut this whole thing down.
The space detective contacts some friends amongst the space authorities about the grave situation on planet Jarella IV. Something ominous and perilous looms, threatening the entire planet and its inhabitants. I will investigate, but I need a lot of backup over here and fast. Lush green reigns supreme on Jarella 4, but in the heart of the jungle, gigantic machines rend and tear into the earth non-stop. From a cautious vantage point, Sam peers through his binoculars. The paradise has succumbed to the merciless grasp of insatiable greed. Toxic plumes pollute the air and noxious waste chemicals on the river and soil. This needs to be stopped. Sam moved stealthily through the jungle. He slipped inside the main building, the stinging scent of heavy chemical barrels filling the air. Dimmed lights revealed crates stacked high, and hushed voices echoed. The workers are being watched the whole time by Obsidian's men. The space detective hid behind a stack, eyes fixed on the guards. Inside the company's records room, everything is well documented. Stacks of documents, photographs, and ledgers. The evidence was overwhelming. Money trails, secret meetings, and mysterious connections. As he gathered the files, a gnawing suspicion grew. This operation was merely the tip of a colossal criminal iceberg, hinting at a much grander conspiracy lurking in the shadows, waiting to be unraveled. Everything on open air. This whole thing is way bigger than just this planet. Sam then enters the office of the snake himself, Vincent Obsidian.
You see, Mr. Sterling, these ignorant natives are mere tools for my insatiable greed. Their suffering, the toxic rivers, and the poisoned air are but stepping stones to my own progress. Once I've bled this jungle dry and enslaved these wretched natives to their last breath, then, and only then, I will leave. I couldn't care less about them, and I do not care about you.
Attention everybody. This is a raid, and you are all under arrest. My name is Thiago Brightstar of the Galactic Federation Bureau of Investigation. I order you to stop all activities immediately and surrender peacefully or face the consequences.
The authorities under Tiago's orders help the enslaved workers. Some are very fragile, and it will take a while for the whole planet to recover from this. This place will be under environmental galactic protection from now on. The evil gold mining facility will be dismantled, and its chemicals will be used for good. Environmental planetary protection laws will be enacted on Jarella 4. Sam leaves with his mission accomplished with an unsolved mystery. Who was backing Vincent Obsidian's malevolent operation? Galactic Showdown. While traveling through the galaxy, the space detective Sam Sterling receives a pink-starred message from an old friend, Aurora Nightingale, the famous singer at the beautiful Vega 5 casino planet.
How are you doing, you old beautiful space hunk of a man? Could you come to Vega 5? Rex really needs your help. It is very important, Sam. Please.
The view of Vega 5, located in the Spectrum Prime Cluster, is one of the galaxy's unique marvels. As the Space Falcon approaches the vibrant planet's orbit, it shines with bright colors, its city lights twinkling against the colorful landscape. Neon stripes and rainbow hues reflect the vibrant culture and atmosphere of Vega 5. Aurora Nightingale's stunning beauty is recognized wherever she walks. When Sam met her, Aurora had just started performing at old clubs. Her talent and wit took her far in this dangerous and tricky planet. The spaceport was in a frenzy due to the presence of the celebrity Aurora Nightingale.
Sam, thank the stars you are here. Rex is in deep. He's bitten off more than he can chew, and now he's fighting in and out of the ring. I called him as soon as you landed. He will be waiting at the Cosmic Coliseum Hotel.
The space detective arrives at the Cosmic Coliseum. After a while, everyone could help notice a towering figure. The intergalactic famous boxer, Rex, Comet Calhoun. Hey, Comet. How can I help my old hero friend?
Glad to see you, Sammy boy. Here's what happened. I've dug myself a pit with the Vega mob. The deal we made was to fight in their ring for just 5 bouts. After that, I was supposed to be free. You see where this is going, right? Don Vortex is not letting me go.
The space detective heads to the Cosmic Coliseum VIP room to meet an old acquaintance. How is it going, baby Victor? Here to see Don Vortex.
Sammy boy, the space detective himself. Sure thing, for all those good old times, right?
Sammy, surely you understand, right? It's just not good for a business to let such a great boxing talent as Rex the Comet Calhoun go to waste. But, you see, I do owe you a little favor. That's the only reason we're having this conversation at all. If anyone else did, baby Victor would have made a mess on my carpet floor. Anyways, I'm a busy man. So let's have ourselves a little negotiation, shall we?
The space detective knows Don Vortex is not a person to play nice. One fight, double or nothing. Rex wins, his debt's cleared, and the debt you owe me is clear. Your word has a lot of weight. Honor this deal.
High stakes. Very well. If Rex loses, he is mine, forever. And so are your services. We have a deal. Rex will fight the champ, Georgie the Vorsian Jackson, in 1 week. And one more thing. I will make sure that the Comet's tail will be mine.
The deal is made. Sam asks Rex to train at the Space Falcon Gym on lower orbit to prevent any unfortunate incidents from happening until the day of the match. The Comet always wanted to fight for the title, but the deals with the mob always fixed fights with challenges below his mettle. Rex is training like never before. He studies the Vorshon moves intensively. The week passes and Sam calls a couple contacts to make sure the mob doesn't mess with the fight while enjoying the company of friends. The talent of Aurora Nightingale is impressive. The dresses and her hair change as the mood of the song. Fight day. The Cosmic Coliseum Arena is packed full. The whole universe has heard about it, and the stakes are higher than ever. The introductions were made. Rex the Comet Calhoun is focused on this fight like never before. Nothing can take his mind off what is at stake. The walk to the ring seems to stretch on forever for him. The champion, Georgie the Vorsian Jackson, stands taller than the already gargantuan Comet. The fight begins, and every punch shakes the whole arena. Each punch was a thunderclap resonating through the arena as the crowd's roars reached a deafening crescendo. Sweat and determination glistened on their faces under the harsh ring lights. With every round, the momentum swung like a pendulum, leaving the audience on the edge of their seats. The fighters' skill and heart were on full display as they battled back and forth, refusing to yield. The suspense was palpable, and the air was thick with anticipation as the final round approached. In that moment, both fighters gave it their all, leaving nothing in reserve. The fight continues through the night, with punch after punch, Rex feeling closer to freedom, until finally, the champion falls. The whole arena goes wild, and the fight will be remembered as one of the greatest fights in the entire galaxy. The debt's finally settled, Rex. Enjoy your freedom.
I couldn't have done without your help, Sammy. My dream will now begins. I will enjoy coaching new boxers and help them stay off the reach of people like Don Vortex. Thanks again, Sam.
Don Vortex honored the part of the deal despite all the cursing and shouting. As the Star Falcon lifts off, and with Rex's freedom secured, the whole planet breathes easier. Sam gazes out at the city, a small smile on his face. Vega 5, a little brighter today, thanks to the relentless determination of Rex the Comet Calhoun.
Like, share, and subscribe for more Sam Sterling short stories.